Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Dungeons and Dysfunction. We are back and we are running through the Curse of Strahd campaign. We're going to have this season some returning players and also some new players. So very exciting. We'll start with a round of introductions as always. And Kaylin, why don't you go first?
Hi, my name is Kaylin. My character's name is Andromeda, and right now she is very curious as to how she can obtain more trinkets and more followers for the Lord Bidiliopolis.
Hi there, I'm Davin. I'm going to be playing Bad Jack the Boulder for this campaign. And right now, he's really just busy thinking about what his next meal is going to be. He's a hungry lad, and he just needs some grub.
My name's Ben. My character's name is Rufus Stonegut because he's a dwarf. And then he's thinking about how he can make some money because he's very poor, not a rich man.
My name is Sam, and my character's name is Zora. And right now, I think they're thinking... Well, nearby there's a boulder, so I think they're looking at that boulder and seeing if they should lift it. I think they hear someone screaming right behind it, so I think they're trying to see if they should help them or not.
Hello, my name is Siul. My character's name is Sol. Something that my character is currently contemplating is whether or not to investigate the kitchen cabinet.
We find our heroes having a drink in the tavern after a long day. None of them know what is yet to come. The scene is calm. Andromeda is still somewhat high off the triumph of driving away the forces of evil that had been haunting the town of Fendalen with the rest of her comrades. They seem to have all gone off to sleep, but she's still chugging them down. She looks across the table from her to the next table and sees Soul on the other table. Soul, can you describe what your character looks like?
So I sit there with my ass low-key hurting because of the fact that I have a cut-off tail. Currently just finicking around with my horns, thinking still, about what to eat next. Deciding whether or not also to braid my hair due to its length at the moment. And also trying to find out a way to remove the scars on my body.
You don't seem to recognize several of these strange folks in this tavern tonight, Andromeda. You also look over on your right and see a very short dwarf kind of trying to climb into a chair.
I mean, it's a tough chair. It's a tall chair. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to clamber up there. They don't make them for people my height.
Damn,
That's
human
not fair.
societies.
Exactly. Thank you. They don't. The goblin gets me. He's
No
short
respect
too.
for the small folk.
Exactly. I like him already. I don't see him yet in the bar, but I like.
Sitting to his left is a goblin.
Yeah, luckily I was one of the lucky few who managed to scramble his way onto the chair. What's more to say? He's an average-looking goblin. He looks like he's seen some years. He's in his golden days. He's covered in bandages and scraps of armor, and he's got weird like twine with rocks hanging from him, just clacking all over his body, making a big ruckus as he gets in his chair.
And across from the goblin is a large half-orc, seemingly unwilling to take a hand off of her glaive.
I was just kind of sitting back, leaning back, and very impressed with my fellow goblin sitting across from me. I thought, oh, maybe I should help him just like I helped that dude with the boulder earlier, but he ended up doing it himself. I got my hair in like a side ponytail that kind of hangs low, a little bit messed up from my day's work. My grayish green skin is sheening, so I'm already sweating from what I was just doing. I'm just trying to enjoy my drink. So just kind of taking a gander at what's happening in the tavern is how I like to end my day.
Those of you who have view of the entrance to the double doors on the north side find something quite odd. A small elderly woman, runes covering her robe, seems to just be sitting in the upper right corner. None of you saw her enter. None of you even saw the doors open. And she also hasn't gotten up or said a word, but there in front of her is a hot stew. She slowly eats it, intentionally looking to make eye contact with each of you.
You offering some lady?
What?
That still looks mighty fine. You're eyeing me. You make it look like a good offer.
I have an offer for you, but it is not what you think. And she stands straight up. She seemed to be taller than she seems even possible, standing almost at 8 feet now.
Taller than me, a half.
And she points her spindly finger at you. And to each of you, you each see her pointing directly at you. And she says, You there! Come! I have much to tell you. Important things things you will not want to forget.
Hey, if you give
I'm
me a
going
bite of
over.
that stew, I'm all ears, lady.
King of what I
Yeah,
should
I'm
do.
going over. I mean, yeah,
What's interesting thing that's happened to me today?
I couldn't get on the
Wow.
stool. I'm definitely taking
Yeah,
the
are
stew.
her chairs easier to reach?
Yeah, that's true. Does she have
She's
shorter
8 feet
chairs?
tall, so
Is she accommodating?
She seems to be sitting at a large table with benches.
I have trust issues. She sounds like a banshee. I don't like banshees.
But this is the time to turn that opinion around. Maybe she could be a good banshee. I trust her.
Does she have trinket, Jared?
She seems to be covered in necklaces.
I am now sitting at
Symbols.
the table as quickly as I can. I dash and sit right next to her on her right hand side. I love trinkets.
And once you are all standing around the table, again, she doesn't even seem to reach into her robes, but she's holding now a deck of cards, places them on the table. Do you know what these are? These cards?
that's a deck of cards.
Yes.
I know that anywhere.
But do you know what these cards are? Do you know what makes them special?
They're Uno cards.
She
Magic.
shakes her head in disappointment. These cards, when used properly, can see the future. And since you all seem to be such nice folk, I will show you a glimpse. And pulls out a card from the top of her deck and lays it out in front of her. It looks like this. Ah, yes, the Nine of Swords, the Torturer. This card will tell of history. Oh, knowledge of the ancient will that will help you better understand your enemy.
Oh,
There's a town where all is not well. There you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of steel ghosts. She pulls up another card and places it to her left. Ah, the Three of Stars, the Enchanter. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. The master of the marsh knows of whom I speak. She pulls another card from pile and places it on the right. The One of Stars, the Transmuter, a card that tells of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. Go to a place of dizzying heights where the stone itself is alive. Ah, the ghost. This card sheds light on the one who will help you greatly in this battle against the darkness. I see a fallen paladin of a fallen order of knights. He lingers like a ghost in a dead dragon's lair. And finally, the card I fear to read most. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him, the Dark Lord, it seems. It means he will lurk in the depths of darkness, in the one place to which he must return. And with that, she picks up the rest of her cards, places them back in the deck. And with that, they're gone. I hope you remember these words well. Your success or your death will depend on it. And with that, picks up the bowl of stew, throws it up in the air, and stew just starts raining down on all of you. And she's gone.
Try to catch some in my mouth.
Taste.
Still trying to get
It's
a
really
meal
tasty.
Is
here.
it hot? Like, does this hurt?
Yeah, that's true. Is it burning?
It burns a little bit, but it's not like damaging.
What a
Oh,
damn
okay.
waste of stew. Come on.
Really good stew at the damn.
True. Well, hold on. If we taste it, was it good stew or was it like mediocre and she's just trying to save face?
It was great stew.
She didn't want to insult the waiter, so she just like threw it to make
she's
an
just trying
exit
to- I figured it was her stew she brought from home. She seems weird.
to the restaurant. I like that angle. Yeah,
Tupperware.
she is pretty weird.
Exactly. Tupperware. She has
So-
medieval Tupperware.
So what are you bozos doing in this table? She pointed at me to talk to her.
She pointed at me.
She pointed at you. Well, she only has. You have two hands. All right, maybe both of us.
Now
What
you're
about the
like-
rest of you?
no, she was pointing at me. Plus, did you see all the jewelry on her?
I wanted to see y'all climb the table, but I don't know. She had something interesting to say.
Did anyone else that she was like 8 feet tall? That didn't raise any alarms for anyone.
Everybody's
I know
tall
the
to me.
orc's tall,
It
but
did.
like
Made a million plans, but the first one that I thought of was, let's go see what she's talking about. Because that's
It's a good plan.
good.
Honestly, I've seen taller.
ooh, I haven't, so I'm excited.
I have.
I want to hear the taller stories, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, but where are my manners? My name's Bad Jack.
Like 2 words, Bad Jack.
one.
Oh, that's my first name. That's my only name.
Oh, okay.
People call me Boulder sometimes. I earned that one from the Boulders.
Okay.
I'm a rockman.
I don't, but I
Thrower
believe
of
you.
rocks. You never heard of that?
Thrower of
Goblin
rocks. That
army,
makes
full of
sense.
them.
You throw boulders?
Like elves, right? elves, they shoot bows.
Yeah.
Goblins throw rocks. We don't like tree stuff.
Okay.
I respect that.
I respect that. Yeah.
Use the rocks.
Thank
You got to
you.
show me how to throw
It's
some
nature's weapon.
one day. Mm.
There's a lot of rocks. You're not gonna run out.
Never. And
How
an
fast
elf,
can you throw
an
rocks?
elf runs out of arrows. Goblins don't run out of rocks.
Mm.
True. He planned that out. I respect that as a
Yeah.
planner myself.
Why do you have
Whoa.
no tail, if I might ask?
Long story short, was
I don't mean to intrude. I apologize if that's
no,
a sensitive
no
subject.
worries. No, it's okay.
Oh,
By the way, my name is Soul. Yeah. But still going back to the tale story. Long story short, was doing an investigation scene back in the past, and long story short, machete stepped on it, stepped on a trap and chopped off my tail. Well, what can I do? Doesn't grow
Yeah.
back.
you're still living. That's a good thing.
Yeah, just
Must
hurts.
be easier to buy pants now, at least.
Mm.
Yeah, true, but it's a pain in the ass. That's it.
Oh,
Hey.
hey.
Mhm.
It's got
Yeah.
choke.
So is the old lady just gone now?
She's nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
I'm still trying to clean this stew off of me. This is annoying.
yeah, honestly.
No.
So she disappeared, but the stew didn't.
Correct.
Oh,
You see, I would lick you, but I'd have to ask for permission. Can I lick
look,
you?
Consent.
Because I'm so hungry. Thank you very much. Good thing I don't have to pay anymore.
the goblin's probably into that. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna defer to him.
You don't even have to ask to lick it off me. So, we talked to a fortune teller or something. So, and I guess fate gathered us together here. So, you guys want to go see a show or something?
Sure.
Sure.
Was that in the cards?
I mean, I
think
could
that
go
was
get
in the
another
cards,
drink.
Right, to go see a show. I'm
Is
pretty
there a
sure.
show based on any
Yeah,
of the
maybe something about a
cards?
Dark Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Lord seemed good.
Any plays
Three-
you guys know about a Dark Lord?
No, but
I'm
we
not
could plan it out.
cultured.
I ain't either. Don't worry.
I mean, is the bar normal? Like everything's good? She just drops. Does anyone else react to the bunch of stew getting dropped everywhere? Or are they helping us? Is the bartender at least comping our drinks for this whole mess? What's going on here?
The
Can we get one on the house?
bartender
Yeah.
seems to have fallen asleep at the bar.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
That's
that's
bad for
poor
business.
business practice. Yeah, exactly.
Can I go snatch something from behind the counter?
Yeah, can I get a free
Okay.
drink? Another one?
This is going on Yelp.
It's
in
just
my
terms
opinion.
criminal, people.
I gotta take my stone tablet out. Put that on my Yelp.
Can I poke him? I want to poke him in the face, like on the cheek.
Do it after you get the free stuff.
What happened?
You were taking a nap and I need a drink.
Why is this stew everywhere?
I have no idea.
8-foot lady.
I haven't even made that much stew.
Wait, is
How
there
could-
stew everywhere?
He was sleep
It's like
cooking.
covered that fourth of the room.
Oh my god.
How big was that bowl? How big was that Tupperware?
Enough for
Are
an
we
eight-foot
obvious?
The
woman.
Like,
bowl
covered
was
in
regular
stew?
size.
Oh.
She made it rain.
Is the bowl still there?
Yes.
Can I investigate it?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Bowl
Roll
of plenty.
Arcana. That is a 4.
You know,
You're not quite able to figure out what was going on with this bowl.
is anyone else asleep or just the bartender for some reason?
The other guests also seem to be asleep.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, it was a magic old lady. I think that's clear.
Right.
Did we notice when they fell asleep? Like after she came, or we were just overtaken by her presence?
You don't know when it happened.
Are we the ones really asleep? What's
Mm.
happening?
Whoa.
Ooh.
All a dream.
We're napping.
I
Goodbye,
slapped
don't
myself.
trust banshees.
Andromeda, you're closest to the window. Give me a perception check, please.
It's
You
pretty good.
realize that what was a clear night illuminated by moonlight is now downpouring rain.
Is it soup rain?
It does not
Is
appear
it-
to be soup rain.
That's disappointing. I was trying to pack some to go.
Okay. Well, I don't want to go outside because it looks awful outside, you guys. I say we harass the people in here to figure out what they know.
Sounds like a plan.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
I guess we're closest to the bartender's the first awake person.
Bartender's
so-
awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, can we rob people before they wake up?
That's the
Ooh.
bartender's up though.
He
He's like a
doesn't
knock him
sentry. He
unconscious.
sees everything.
Can we make someone asleep?
Can someone cast sleep?
I want to ask him something. Hey, Innkeep, you see a tall lady come through here? You know anything about that?
Tall lady. No.
Tall lady? No?
I mean,
Big deck of
there's
cards.
Somewhat witchy in
her
nature.
over there with the glaive, but no, other than that,
Taller than her, if
Taller.
you can imagine.
taller than her.
Yeah.
No, you don't see
one
that too
taller than-
often.
Oh well, that
3
one
times
was
taller.
pretty- Mm.
No, this never happened. These are my normal hours. I just fell asleep. I'm Mister. I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
Would you like some potatoes?
Yes.
Wait, in what
Wolf.
form? I need
Are
to
they
plan
free?
out ahead.
Are they free? That's the first good question.
Well, yeah. I shouldn't be falling asleep on the job. So this is on the house.
How many
Right.
potatoes?
They seem
What
to
size?
have just
What
been
color?
like baked.
Oh, cool. Okay, like
Delicious.
raw.
I would love that.
I'd eat them raw. It's fine.
Do you have any ham? Any bacon? Any boar meat? Trying to pour some on top.
I'm bulking here. Come on.
I can cook up some bacon for you.
You have to carb load before an adventure, guys.
That's true.
He takes out a slab of meat, starts slicing from it.
Let's go.
Wait,
Amazing.
while he's busy, can we
efficient.
rob
He's
people?
got like a mandolin.
Yeah.
He's a
Please.
large like meat cleaver. He's like
Can
slamming
you make
into
the
the
cuts
counter.
smaller, please? They're a little bit too big.
Uh-oh.
Thank
Okay.
you.
This free stuff is not to my liking.
Too much work. So much planning.
He brings a large like cast iron pot over to the fire and starts heating that. And while he's preparing that, a very well-dressed man bursts through the double doors over here. And he seems to have been drenched in the rain. Takes off his cloak and says, yes, you all are exactly the type I'm looking for. I need some help, you see. My name is Arigal. I come at the behest of the Burgermeister of Barovia, and there's desperate need of help. There are very sick people there. You must come quickly. I have a letter for you. And he hands you a letter that has been imprinted with a wax seal made of red wax that looks like this. For our viewers, the symbol looks like an emblem with a raven outstretched in the front and a small castle off in the background on the top.
Wow.
Can we ask this guy about the witch lady?
I think we should read his letter first. But yeah,
That's
we should
probably
ask her.
better. No, the letter
Good
might be
idea.
good.
Smart planning. I like that.
Ooh.
So it reads,
Oh.
Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Irena Koliana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Koilan Indrovich, Burgomaster.
Sounds like a simp.
Honestly.
These
Does anyone know how to
simple
heal? 'Cause this lady's hurt.
I will heal her if she swears over to Bidliopolis.
I mean, if it's an evil so deadly, Bidliopoly Oop or something would probably protect her. I apologize if I've mispronounced his great name.
Her great name?
Her.
Her. No
You
one
got it.
disrespects my 30-foot goddess lobster.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
I have a whole sermon if you want to hear it.
Take the pamphlet.
Yeah,
Take the
let's
pamphlet.
take the pamphlet.
We'll talk about this another time. You will face death and need Bidliopolis. I promise.
All right, I gotta ask you, Evergol, what is this Barovia? I've never heard of a place like this. Does it why does this a burgomaster? Why does this stuff matter?
It's a land to the east, you see, through the Zvalich Woods. Have you ever been to the Zvalich Woods?
No, not much for woods, really.
Oh, well, that's why you haven't heard of us.
How's the weather there? I need to plan ahead.
Usually cloudy.
How
That's
cloudy?
about it.
Like really cloudy or just
You don't see the blue of the sky very often.
Sounds
That'd be sad.
convenient.
fresh and cloudy? Okay.
Now, this letter says there is much wealth in this community. How much wealth? Where
How
do
do you
you
know that?
acquire this wealth?
That's true. What's wealth to them?
We're a very old estate, you see. There have been many great empires that held their seat of power in Barovia. Yes, actually, that's where it gets its name from. The great emperor Barov of old. Have you heard of him?
Have I?
No.
Say I have.
No.
Before your time, I'm sure.
So if we help out, we get paid a lot of money because you guys are loaded.
Yes.
Do you also have family heirlooms that cannot be replaced that you would consider, I don't know, like trinkets of sort?
Indeed. Many of those, yes.
Okay. I think we should help them for the greater good or something.
We just
like that.
have to heal her? Are there dangers along this travel to Barovia?
I've brought a wagon and horses to bring you there.
Oh, good.
That sounds
That'll keep us
good.
safe. Yeah,
This
for
is
sure.
Evergol, what's
Was
your
he-
relationship to these people? Why does Kolyana matter to you? Or Irena Kolyana? Is that right?
Yes, she is the love of my master, master of the household, the master of the town or the village of Barovia. I am but his trusted servant.
Do you
How did
love
you meet him?
Arena?
I sense some drama. We should go figure it out.
Yeah.
I grew up there. He takes care of us, and in turn, we take care of him.
Mhm.
Is he seeking out anyone or like us by name?
Well, he has heard of a group of great heroes that have driven off darkness from the land here. So we thought maybe you could do the same for us.
Oh shit, I did
Hmm.
that. I'm not that great. You need to recheck your sources.
She's
though.
also the only one that did it. we're here. We're ready to help. We're
I
the
vouch for these
backup
people. They're
squad.
pretty cool. I would
We're
take
the
them.
B squad.
We've
We're
known
here
each other
we're the understudies.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. I trust these people with my life, and I think you should also hire them.
Glad to hear it. Shall we leave first thing in the morning?
If you buy us a round of drink.
Of course.
I'm in.
He takes out a bag of 50 coins. He places it on the table.
That's a lot of coins.
All right.
He then goes and buys a room from the barkeep and seems to turn in for
Everyone's
the night.
still asleep.
Yeah.
Can I
Could we
like
rob?
can I like tug his like pant leg before he leaves?
Yes.
Hey, like you know anything about like tall women, something like that? Tall women, lots of bangles, lots of gems and jewels and whatnot.
No.
No. Oh, she had a deck of cards. She played cards.
A deck of cards.
Yeah.
What did she do with these cards?
Oh, what did she do with them? I don't remember.
She gave us our fortune.
He's
I mean,
like
just
a
anyone could
tarot
have a deck
reader.
of cards.
Yeah, like
She's a tarot reader.
Oh,
No, my memory's kind of foggy.
it's a tarot deck. You see. I see.
Yeah.
That might. Did she have some stew?
Yeah.
She
Wow.
loves soup.
She dumped it on us.
Yeah.
He seems to, his expression up to this point has been steely and grim, but he smiles at this thought.
Oh, you think that's funny, wise guy?
No, I just
So
You in some
funny.
kind of stew circle?
You pulled a prank on us, huh?
What's your plan, huh?
Is he 8 feet tall?
no.
Give us his exact height.
And
They have keen eyes
attractiveness.
for height.
Roll for
He's-
attractiveness.
5'11".
Roll.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Acceptable.
No, we have to do this for every character. We have to find how attractive they are.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How attractive is it? Jared refuses to tell us.
Please,
Not
Jared.
willing.
We have to roll a perception, bro.
He is a 10 out of
Ooh,
20.
10 out of 20?
He couldn't have been that Gil from earlier, I swear.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about now. You must have been visited by Madame Ava, yes?
Sure.
Who was that?
What do you know about her?
She looked like an Ava.
She looked like an Ava.
She looks like an Emma, but whatever.
She travels the land and gives people the advice they need to overcome challenge.
No, it's awfully fishy that she shows up about a challenge that we're gonna face, and then you show up presenting a challenge.
Well,
Is this some kind of like ring? Are you gonna pull one on us? Where's this carriage really going?
she wouldn't be very good fortune teller if she didn't know I was coming, would she?
I trust that. Sounds like some
That's
good
true.
sources.
True. I'm not one to tempt fate. I'm not. Maybe you're right.
I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Look, I don't want any trouble, but I also pass on some Barovian advice for you. To not take heed to the advice of a Vistani is to ask for a curse upon your name. Take great care in the days ahead.
You're not riding in the carriage with us?
I
Where are
am,
you going?
Oh, he.
Oh, we're doing that in the morning.
but she gave you the message.
Is she a
Is she-
Vistani?
What's a Vistani? Yeah.
Yeah, you have not explained that.
The Vishtani people are also from this foliage woods. They are nomadic. They travel and make merry and they help people. Madame Ava is one of the most famous of them.
Are they all 8 feet tall? Or is that just a her thing?
I think that's just her. I've never met her before, but few are blessed or sometimes cursed with that opportunity.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
I hope you
All
enjoyed
right.
the stew.
Thank you. It was actually really tasty.
it was
Do
pretty
you want a
good.
potato?
I-
We got extra
Sure.
potatoes. Sorry.
It's
if
been a long
the meat
ride.
is-
Do they have these in
Careful, it was a
Barovia?
free potato.
Yes,
It's a free potato.
it's the weather isn't good to grow wheat, you see, so we have to grow potato.
Y'all don't got bread? That's awful.
We make
Potato
potato
bread.
bread.
That's
Oh.
nasty.
Not good bread.
Your
You guys
people
got
need to
latkes?
Like this. Y'all never had breadsticks?
have- What y'all know about breadsticks?
Delicious. Okay. I'm drinking and going to
Alright.
bed to prepare for tomorrow.
Any other questions before I turn in?
Do you like my
Can-
glaive?
I-
Pretty nice, huh?
Why would you ask that question?
He's not committing to an answer.
She's
The
trying to
next
plan
glaive, I
ahead.
just
Good night.
my child.
I'll see you in the morning. He
He's gonna disrespect the glaive like that?
I'm remembering this.
walks off.
Disrespected blade. Put it in the note.
Put it in the notes. He's 5'11", average looking, and he disrespected the glaive. I think we know enough about this guy.
But the money.
Not a fan. Money's good. Money pushes it over the edge.
The cooking is not good. Who makes
No.
potato bread?
Yeah. I don't know
I
if
need
they're
to
rich,
step
if they
up the
can't
potato
even
game.
make real bread. No one wants potato bread. They're not exporting that.
Potato
No
bread is
profit.
poor people bread. I don't trust
Exactly.
that.
The goblin said it best. He would know.
But maybe they have really good French fries.
I was thinking
Ooh.
that or gnocchi.
There's
They
a-
might be experts at gnocchi.
Ooh.
Potato pasta.
All right, I'm back in. I'm going on the carriage.
Yeah.
At the very least,
mean,
it'll be a
tomorrow.
culinary experience into the potato realm.
Mm.
Nobody does it like Barovians. That's all they got.
Well, more like Potato Landia, not Barovia, I'd say. You know?
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna turn myself in.
We'll tell him that one in the morning. He'll get mad.
Most likely.
Yeah, hold on to that one for tomorrow. He disrespected my glaive. I'll disrespect his potatoes. Whoa,
Ooh, that's devastating.
potatoes. Who knows?
All right, my guy's gonna go to bed. I guess. Wait, do we? The
we have
innkeeper's
rooms?
just giving us a bunch of free stuff. Can we just have a free room?
Can we grift that often?
Excuse me, Mr.
He
Innkeeper.
fell asleep.
He's
You fell asleep.
you all have already bought rooms for the night here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good. Okay.
I forgot about that. Could I get it comped as well? Or are we over that?
It's like I've given you all enough free stuff. Go to bed.
Fair enough.
Good
That's
night,
fair.
innkeeper.
I
Good
will.
night.
Sing a little
For
song.
I want this room.
All right. You wake up, and although slightly lighter outside, it still seems to be raining, downpouring. Seems like the sky is angry. Something isn't right. There's a dampness in the air. You can feel it. The wood almost feels a little rotten.
God, I can't believe I paid 3 gold for this dump of a room. I guess I'll make my way downstairs and wait for the rest.
I didn't bring my cloudy clothes. It's gonna be heavy. Ugh, I need to plan ahead more.
The drips
Also-
on the ceiling's what woke me up, but I guess I'll see if the others are up too.
Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
The innkeeper seems to be trying to catch leaks in buckets strewn throughout the room, but he just doesn't seem to have enough. Seems overwhelmed.
Oh,
Get it coming.
could we try to help him? He did give us a potato.
He fell asleep
Sam-
on the job.
That's true. He's not very good.
He obviously doesn't care about his bar.
That's true. And he's not going to give us money. Wagon guy is going to give us money.
You
Is
should
Wagon
see
guy there?
Yeah, does
Yeah,
he
where
need
is
help?
he?
Argo.
He
Argo?
wakes up about 10 minutes later, comes out fully dressed in his regalia. He says, "All right, are you ready to leave?"
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
All right.
this way. He leads you over outside the inn to a large covered wagon that you all can sit inside of comfortably.
Nice.
Good. Is he sitting with us or is he like
Even the
driving
half orc fits? Is this a magic carriage?
I mean, there's 2 short guys, 1 tall guy. That makes sense. It works. It's like Tetris.
I can
I'm
fit
on
on
the-
my shoulder.
The goblin can, yeah, the
Yeah,
goblin.
I'm
We're
packing the
comfortably
trunk or
sitting.
something. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
right here.
That's
No.
true.
This
Here it is,
wagon
car
is
seats for
no
us.
ordinary wagon you've been in before. It is
Oh, so it is magic.
made of dark hardwood, polished, lacquered. The handles are elaborate pieces of ironwork, and
Women pledge.
Aragal walks up to the front of the carriage and sits down and commands the horses to leave.
All right.
Hey, Argo, you ever heard this one? Soul's got this great joke about Barovia he wants you to hear.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my gosh. Have you all ever got
Uh,
fired from a job?
No, this is
Not
This
yet.
is workplace. What's the workplace?
Banter. We got to
Yeah,
see if he's
banter.
cool. You know, if he's not a cool boss, is it really something we want to do?
At
How
least
good
it's
are
not
you
a
at taking
dragon.
questions?
That's fine.
Yeah.
No, what joke?
Well, I'd say Barovia is more like Potato Landia, you know, from the amount of potatoes you guys have. I don't know what to tell you.
Good
I'm gonna
one.
laugh. That was a
Oh,
zinger.
that's a classic.
That got him.
All right.
He doesn't laugh.
Got
Apparently,
shot.
there's no humor in
He
whatever.
reaches up
No
and
humor,
slowly
Landia.
slides the dividing compartment closed.
Oh!
Oh,
At least we still have a job.
greatest
still a job.
heroes
Can I throw a
of the
rock at it?
land.
You cannot. Don't throw a rock at him.
Yeah, all right, yeah. You
I
barely
don't
know this guy.
No, thank you.
We tested the waters with Potato Land, and that didn't stick.
A
So we're-
Barovian who doesn't riff. What if they're all like this?
then it's gonna be a sad, sad journey.
They don't have to work.
Oh,
You'll say it's
God.
almost nightmarish.
True.
How do the horses look on this thing? Are they healthy?
That's true. What if
They seem to
Barovian
be
are on all potato diet?
larger than normal horses that you've seen.
Uh-oh.
They
Are they
have
starchy?
sleek black fur or hair.
What is it? I think, what is it called on a horse?
Hair.
It's not
There's
furry.
gotta be hair,
Hair?
right?
Hair, yeah.
Hair. Mammals
It's
have hair.
hair.
Hide?
Or no, they have fur too. What am I talking about? I have no idea.
It's hair.
Humans have hair. Humans and
Horse
horses.
hair.
Good one. Good one.
Horse mane.
We don't have fur though, so
Hmm,
Horses also use brushes, so they have hair.
true.
that's
Maybe.
true.
We share a lot with the horse. The only other mammal with hair instead of fur, as far as I know.
Well, how much hair does
Does a
You know,
dog have
potato
hair? Or
guy have.
fur?
Fur.
Oh.
Um,
He's pretty
this is all
attractive, so he might
Can
have-
anybody speak to animals? Can anybody talk to these horses?
Well,
I can talk to him. I don't know if he'll listen.
Potato guy seems to have long, like dark hair. He's like pulled into
Oh,
a
potato
beard.
guy.
Yes.
Potato guy.
All right, let's go.
There's gonna be a lot of potato guys.
That's his nickname now.
Yeah.
Potato guy. I like that.
Erigal
Erigal, the potato
also
guy.
seems to have long hair going down his
How old
shoulders.
does he look?
He seems to be in his mid-30s.
And he's average looking. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Like definitely, he peaked in high school.
Yeah. We don't see a
Okay.
ring
Yeah.
on his finger, I don't think.
How's the road? Is it bumpy? Is this a bumpy ride?
It starts out smooth as you're leaving Fandolin, but the further you get, the more you feel like you're running over twigs and rocks and all sorts of things that are on the road.
Hey, pick up some of those rocks. You're gonna need them.
Yeah. You have like
Somebody
a
grab me
bag.
by the ankles and snatch him off.
Here,
Do you have like
under
a
my
bag
foot.
full of rocks?
No, I have them. So I've got like cords
Oh, yeah,
wrapped
they're
around my
tied to
body.
your
Yeah, they're just
body.
tied to my body.
That's
And then I
insane.
just snap off the twine and throw it.
Okay. That would be intimidating.
Not good for stealth. A lot of clacking.
Great.
And as you do this, you open the door, and the two of you just fall out as
Shit.
the carriage just comes to an abrupt stop.
Hey, we hit something? What the hell?
No response.
I think you guys should get back
we gotta
in.
open the thing first. Yeah.
You
Somebody
fell
open the
out.
divider.
Here, I'll
Knock
open
on,
it.
knock
I'll
on
open
the.
There we go.
I opened it.
it. Potato guy.
You pull on it, but it doesn't seem to open.
Oh, this
Okay.
guy.
Mm,
We're sorry about saying potato land, alright?
You took that
We
one.
didn't mean it.
Took that one
It
real
was
I
good.
still don't trust him.
I don't know if he's there. I'll be real. He might have just poofed. We've seen the big lady poof. This guy might just be gone. I'm
Check
gonna
for
be real.
Stu. Maybe he left.
Are the horses still there? Can we hear the horse?
You don't hear anything from the other end.
Oh, that's
Just
terrifying.
walk around. Yeah.
He took the. Who fell out? Go check.
Yeah.
We should all exit the vehicle
These
now.
small ones that were on my
that's
shoulder.
true.
This seems dangerous.
All right, you exit the carriage, and you realize now, even though you're in the woods, you look on either side of you. You can barely see any trees at this point. A fog seems to have started to roll in from both sides of the road. And those of you that look around to the front of the carriage see that there's no longer a driver. There are no longer
No.
horses, just a bowl of stew.
Oh my god.
I knew it.
Step.
I smelled it.
Who's hungry?
It was a trap.
Yeah, who's the
I
hungry?
didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast. I'm gonna be quite real with you guys. I forgot to.
Alright.
I didn't plan
Who
ahead.
can turn people into stew?
I mean,
That's
that Ava woman must be nearby again.
Oh yeah, that's right. She exists. This guy wasn't even tall.
I just want to yell, is anybody out there?
Your shout seems to echo off into the distance. Some of the words that echo are wrong.
Oh,
Terrifying. Thank
that's
you.
really scary.
That's scary. I don't like that.
Wait, what words are wrong?
Anybody out there? There, Potatolandia. There.
You hear, after a couple echoes, nobody's out there.
Whoa.
Nobody's out there. Nobody's
That sounds
out
like
there.
somebody's out there, but okay.
I don't like this. I want to detect for
Who's
magic.
nobody?
Ooh, that's good.
Do
And
we
then-
know nobody?
You hear it reverberate back. You're nobody.
Oh,
You're nobody.
well, that's just
You're
rude.
That's just mean. Yeah.
He planned
I'm
that
not even
one.
I
scared.
don't want up my joke.
This fog seems a little dense. We should keep going.
Oh, that's cool. Can we? Is there just fog behind us and none ahead of us? Or
We
just
should
gotta
try
go?
going
It
back
starts
in
to-
the carriage.
It's starting
see
to
if it goes.
close in from the back as well, faster than the front.
I say we go in the
Oh.
carriage and hope it starts again.
Do any of you know how to ride a carriage?
Terrified. No?
And we don't have the horses.
Oh yeah.
A half orc could maybe pull a carriage.
Yeah,
Can I
rickshaw.
pull a carriage? I was gonna
Rickshaw. Or maybe we
You-
just walk.
May attempt to do so.
We can just walk.
say, yeah, sure you want to walk? I can still carry two of y'all on my shoulder if you want.
If any of you is 4 foot something, I could put you in a bag. You know,
I'm 4
carry you
foot
in my
something.
bag.
Wait, the goblin's also short. All the short ones are winning this time. Let's go.
We got chauffeurs. Nice.
Do you want the bag or the shoulders?
What kind of bag is it?
How comfy is the
Bag
bag?
of holding.
Can people go in the? Is there air in there?
Hell yeah, I'll sit in it. That's roomy.
Yeah, he can go in the bag. I'll just walk for for now.
Well, if you feel tired, just let me know.
We'll switch out the bag.
So we
Okay.
walk
So we're going on foot.
in the direction where the
Forward?
carriage is pointing. Forward.
Yeah.
What we
Yeah.
think is forward.
There's
We're
too much
You
continuing
fog.
follow
the
the
path.
road, I guess. Is the road still visible, or is it just like nothing?
The road is barely visible,
Okay.
Fudge.
but you see the silhouette of a structure up ahead.
That's
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Must be
Scary.
forward.
Is it imposing or like yay land ho kind of thing where we're excited about?
You don't see where like the ends of it start or begin.
ooh,
Oh,
daunting.
looks scary. Yeah,
Must be rich.
that's true. Oh, that's a good point.
Mm.
And as you're standing there, the The bowl of stew, carefully placed on the seat, begins to wither away, crumble into rotten pot goop.
Disgusting.
Gross.
I knew it was not good quality stew.
That's why no one drank it. We knew.
Do any of you have like a bottle or something? Maybe we should keep that.
And put it in the bag with you.
No.
I can hold it in my bag.
Things spill inside a bag of holding?
I don't know. You're in there. What's
You
it
know-
like?
Yeah, what's in here? What you got like furniture? Stuff?
Well, I have a jug, an
And a
alchemy jug, but I don't think we really need to use it. You know,
Okay.
trying to plan ahead.
It's good.
Maybe we leave the rotten goo here. Not
You can
not
always
bad
come
good
back.
thought. Yeah.
You can always
We
come
can
back.
come back.
Who's gonna need goo anyways?
Exactly. Not us.
All right.
Wait,
Alright.
can I inspect the goo?
Sure.
I just
Make
want
an
to make sure.
Arcana check.
Oh gosh.
Everything magic.
Check
Oh,
the
that's-
traps while
hey,
we're at it.
Oh, that's a really good roll.
Thank you. I planned that one.
You have studied alchemy enough to know that drinking that would result in horrific necrosis of the feet and potentially even permanent paralysis of the legs.
Ooh, good to know. I think I'm just gonna keep the recipe for this in my head. Plan ahead. All right. I think I'm good to go, you guys.
All right.
All right. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach the structure ahead of you, the fog starts to close in behind you. And those of you at the back of formation,
We just do our formation right now.
yeah, you guys can decide.
I won't be in the back.
Figure Zora will probably be in the front.
I'll be in the back. It's fine. Or am I leading? I feel like I should be leading.
I'll be in the back.
I'll be in the back.
NCO
Right.
for you guys.
Fair enough. I'll go in the middle.
I'll be in front. I'll be in front of a strong, bulky protector.
There you go. I know I'm weak. I'm in the middle.
Andromeda, make a constitution save.
I feel like you're picking on me. Oh God.
You now have one level of exhaustion.
Whoa.
That's fair.
You're having a hard time breathing in this fog.
Oh, God.
That's fair. I have asthma. And we've gone uphill, so.
Smells fishy. I
As
don't
you
know.
come closer to the structure ahead of you, you're able to see it a little bit more clearly.
Ooh.
Ooh, no heads on those statues.
It seems to be a large stone wall that goes off in both directions. And these statues seem to be two armored knights standing on each side of the massive gated doorway, now rusted and ajar. One of the heads of the statues long seems to have crumbled off and fallen in front of the road. It's uneven here. The vines overtake parts of the walls, and there is a rotting stench in the air.
Do we know where the stench is coming from?
It seems to be coming from a large amount of dead wildlife that litter the area.
Oh.
Ew.
I wonder if it smells kind of like the goo.
Let me
Ooh,
investigate it. I feel like I need to plan ahead. Oh wait, the statues remind me of a Sam, but taller.
Let's get a medicine check on the goo, or on the rotting.
Oof.
You can tell that they all seem to have died at different points.
Are there like wounds on them or something?
No wounds.
They're just dead.
And while they have decayed, for some reason, some of them don't seem to have decayed as much as they should have.
Can we see if they're like, did they die like in a certain like pattern or
Pattern?
something, a shape? Yeah.
You see more bodies as they approach the road.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Well,
I guess we stay on the road then, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's not
trust
good
this fog.
Right.
I think
No,
the fog is deadly.
Well-
Fog's bad.
Andromeda, you can
Is
barely
there-
speak, so
Yeah.
I think the fog's bad.
we take a look at that statue head. Can we
Yeah.
like make some check to see if we like recognize the face?
History check.
We go good at those.
Do I know the person that carved the stone?
Oh, first one. That's
You
definitely
are
a man's head.
quite shocked at the lifelike recreation of whoever's face this was. You've never
Fantastic.
seen a statue this good.
Look, I know a lot of things about stonework, not much about people, but I know that's good stone. Immaculate face.
You do know rock. I trust you.
yeah. Would you throw it if you could?
Oh, in a heartbeat.
The fog just still there. Is it on the other side of the gate? Can we see past it?
It's on the other side of the gate, but it's not as thick as this side.
Oh.
Ooh, looks pretty good to me.
We should move.
Yeah.
we gotta get her
plan ahead.
inside.
Yeah, she's
No,
not doing well. Let her go in the
Yeah.
front. Push her through.
The gate's closed? No, they're ajar, right?
They're
They're
ajar. They seem to be rusted and misaligned.
When is a gate, not a gate.
When it's ajar.
Oh.
Are you guys proceeding through the gate?
Yeah.
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 Towering trees whose tops are actually just lost in the mist. You can't see the tops of them. Line the sides of the road here. The tree trunks on this side of the wall seem to be so close together that you wouldn't be able to move past them. But in such a pattern that you feel like they're huddling together for safety.
The trees?
And yet, despite so much plant growth, despite the absence of corpses on this side of the gate, you hear not a sound, as if the whole forest is holding its breath.
Reminds me of someone. Won't say who though.
As you continue on along the road, you see ahead of you the silhouette of another carriage.
To move it, we get our weapons ready. That seems like the time.
It is still.
Throw a rock at the carriage.
Throw a rock.
Throw a rock at the carriage.
Did I roll for that?
Sure.
I'll roll another one. Please. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Nice.
I only play on the extremes.
You're able to throw your rock hard enough to knock a wheel off the carriage.
Oh my god.
God.
Uh-oh. I hope they got
It really
insurance.
is the boulder.
And it just slumps down on one side unevenly. But it sits there, unmoving. Still no sound.
Not even when it fell over.
No.
Oh. And normally that makes a sound when it falls, right?
Yeah.
Can we hear him talking?
Yeah, can we hear each other?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to clap my hands.
Oh, risking it. All right.
Could yell into the void like Andromeda again.
That's true. Maybe it'll be nicer this time.
You hear it.
Maybe.
You hear him clap in a certain rhythm, and after a couple echoes, a different rhythm is clapped back.
Not cool.
Oh.
I don't trust this. I'm gonna switch my arcane armor.
No, when did I sign up for this? I signed up for Aragorn to
Wait,
take
wait,
this
wait.
here.
If we say something mean with the fog, say something nice
Okay.
back.
Bam!
You got it.
Oh, the gates behind you shut.
Oh,
Uncalled for.
I didn't plan for this.
And the metal actually begins to grow and stick itself into the ceiling and into the ground.
oh.
I think we've made a mistake.
Yeah. You know, he was just looking for you. I don't know if we need to be involved here. We can just kind of, if we
It
can go
is
back to
now
the
too
door.
late and you're stuck with me.
That's fair.
I
Can
will
we
get us
investigate-
out of this, or I will
That's
die.
good.
Probably the last one, but yeah.
Yeah. Can we look at the carriage?
Yes,
I
we can.
guess.
Okay.
Because I'm not going near the gate.
I'll look inside the carriage.
A hero.
You see, as you approach the carriage, the door to the back of it off its hinges. The wood seems to be rotting, and you see have fallen out of the back of the carriage is a body. Legs still like up on the door.
Oh, your rock did a lot of damage.
Oh, Jesus. I can't go to
Killed
jail
someone.
again. No.
Again?
Long story.
All right. There's a lot of long stories.
Say the years after the war weren't kind on me.
Now there's a war. All right. You're too cool to. I don't know. I can't be in the same
Win
party.
a
as you.
war.
Does this body look familiar?
Let me investigate the body.
This
Potato man.
man is dressed similarly to the men you spoke to before.
Aragorn?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's
Potato
not
guy
him.
number 2.
Does he look like Aragorn?
No.
Oh,
I couldn't live with myself if I killed him. Oh my god.
just killed a
After
random
making
guy.
that potato joke.
Can we tell
It
how he
wouldn't have
died?
been right.
He is like face down in the dirt. You can try to turn him over.
Should I turn him over with my glaive?
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Yes.
touch him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll use my super cool glaive. And
He's
I'll-
gonna like turn to
Anyway.
stew. I don't trust it.
Too much stew potatoes. That's playing with people.
hmm
And you turn him over, and his eyes seem to have been clawed out. Hundreds of claw marks seem to cover the skin all over him. The blood, long decayed, his skin strangely dry and papery.
So they had like an infestation problem.
He seems to have clutched in his hand tightly a piece of paper.
Okay, with your glaive. Get it over here.
Can I stab the paper with the glaive where there's no writing and bring it back?
And like try to like pick it up.
Then it accidentally like goes through his hand.
You just like pull the whole hand up off the corpse.
I'm like, here you
It shudders and wriggles a bit and falls off
go. Oh, I'll
as
put the paper.
like 10 worms like flee from the hand. And the paper seems to be an envelope that was scrunched.
Is there a seal on the envelope?
It is a different seal from the one you saw before. Seal of a raven.
Crack that bad boy open.
As you open the letter, it seems oddly familiar. It reads, Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irena Coliana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear Irena languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead, and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power that the devil may be contained within the walls of Weeping Barovi. Leave our sorrow to our grave and save the world from the evils of our fate. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are departed for a better life. Corlin Indrovich, Burgomaster.
All right, something fishy here. The other letter from Kolyan called Irena his love, the love of his life. Now he's his daughter? Oh, this is some trap. It's lies on lies here with the Stewie Center.
This guy is dressed like the guy who works for the Burgermeister, but the Burgermeister sent him a letter too. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh.
Seems we're not the first band of merry adventurers to be sent here.
No. I mean, the
think we're gonna
stew
get
kind of
robbed
gave it
or
away.
something.
The devil may be contained within the walls, and now we are in these walls. Is that what I'm gathering?
We can't turn back. Well,
That's what's bloody.
well, if there's any Dark Lord, it's probably the devil, so...
True.
Yes, the cards.
Probably a vampire, unless that's made up too.
Should we check inside the carriage?
You can.
Okay.
As
I'll just
you,
jump in the back.
as you open the door, hundreds of bats start to pour out from the back of the carriage. And after a few seconds, they're gone, returning you to the silence.
Yeah, somebody else can go next. I'm gonna sit this one out.
How many bats
sit on
could
the
you
wheel
take out with one rock?
Not enough. I'll tell you that.
What's inside?
There seems to be all sorts of holy symbols, weapons, clothes, food for a journey, but it's all covered now in rust and decay.
You know, you guys, as a cheapskate myself, I don't know. Let's wear pros and cons here.
Yeah.
Free stuff, like clothes. I don't know. Do you need any?
Stuff looks a little worse for wear. I think
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll wait to buy something.
True.
I don't want to turn into goo. I'm good.
Yeah, that's kind of the main obstacle that I'm facing as well, is the goo thing. Or the bat. I'm not a fan of it all.
Is there a lot of guano in here?
Yes,
Ooh.
Ew.
Aw.
but sitting all the way at the front on the left side, untouched steam, is one singular rose.
Rose. I'm not touching that.
That might count as a trinket, though.
Or it's soup in disguise, and I'm good.
Ooh. Wait, didn't one of the tarot cards say something about a rose, or was that a woman who's a rose?
She was holding a rose.
Oh, well, she's not holding this one, so.
The enchantress? I don't remember. I was trying to get a trinket off of that lady.
That's fair. I'll be brave. I'll touch the rose. I'll grab it.
God.
I'm
Okay.
doing it.
It's nice knowing you.
You know, I'm sticking in the middle too much. I gotta put myself out there, prove myself if I'm gonna be part of this new group, this new adventuring group. I'll touch the rose.
As you pick up the rose, thorns grow out and
Oh,
dig into your hand.
It's biting you!
that's a cursed rose. That
The
hurts.
rose quickly wilts and rots away in your hands.
Oh, can I
Make
just
a
wipe my
Constitution
hand?
save.
Oh,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
that's not good.
You
DC 5?
fall
probably not
over
dead.
unconscious.
Oh,
shoot. Can we
Oh
put
my
him in the
God.
bag of
put me
holding?
in the bag. Yeah, put me in
Yeah.
the bag.
Should we try to smack him awake first?
I can't wake him up, can you?
Hey, wake up!
I ain't touching him. He touched that cursed rose.
After
Do you have
Never
any
touching anything.
wounds?
the rest of you that can see his hand see that it's fine.
He's just unconscious.
After a couple seconds, you come to,
Oh, sweet.
but your hand looks to you to still be bleeding.
Oh, excuse me. Could someone fix my hand? Does anyone have healing?
Your
Your
fine.
hand's fine.
What's wrong with it?
It's like the rose. I touched the rose and all the thorns grew into my hand and now I'm bleeding. Like a lot.
You're not bleeding. Your hand is
No,
fine.
Yeah, you're not.
Do I feel weary? Am I like, does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts.
It hurts a lot. Just for
Oh,
like
no.
safe peace of mind. Anyone?
Start crying.
I've heard of this before. It's a Batso rose. Makes you go crazy.
That seems really, really convenient that you know that now. Thank you. How do I get rid of it?
It's a great question.
Huh. You only know what it's called?
Can you investigate what it is?
Yeah. Here, you know what it is. Do you have an advantage on this? Roll for it.
Do I know what it is?
Roll nature.
Oh god.
God damn it, Dad.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I made that up.
Oh,
Like I said, I'm not good with the wood or the plants.
I trust you. You don't need to make stuff
I'm
up
sorry,
about.
Bill.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
We're getting off on the wrong foot.
There's
Let's
no
just
one you
agree
need to
be
impress.
honest.
It's all good.
Yeah. You know a lot about rocks. You have rocks tied to you. That's cool.
You're right.
That's
I gotta
enough.
stay in my lane. I don't know what
Stay
I'm
in
trying
your
to
lane.
do.
You don't know
Expanding
about
into roses?
They don't
What am I
call you the
doing?
rose. They call you the boulder. Stick to that. You
You're
know
right.
you're
I'm sorry.
Stay confident. I'm just gonna deal with the bleeding hand for now. I'm just
Is
gonna
your head okay?
wrap
You
it up.
passed out. Are you okay?
My head's fine. Not feeling any bleeding there. So You gotta make up a rose thing about that as well.
That's the non-head hurt rose.
See, now I trust
The
you.
knot
That's
was
good.
from a rose.
Ooh, see, that's good.
Would it satisfy you if we wrapped the hand anyway?
I would be satisfied with a wrapping, yes.
Right.
Does anyone have like a wrapping? Do I have wrapping?
Can I just do medicine?
That's a good thing.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
I hope I
Roll.
don't ruin your hand more.
It's
Oh.
pretty bad.
Let's
Oh,
go.
never mind.
You're fine.
I'm great.
She seems to have bandaged up your hand enough for you to feel comfortable with it.
Thank you. Thank you. All right,
You're
we can
welcome.
keep going.
Okay.
We can keep walking.
I guess we can only move forward.
Did we
Yeah.
check the driver's seat of the carriage?
I'm
There
not
was the
touching
rose.
anything anymore.
I'll look at it.
I think we
Uh,
learned to keep our hands to ourselves, yes?
Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
On the driver's seat, there's just simply one tooth.
I'm not touching it. Okay.
Now,
Is it a gold tooth? Is it gold?
It is not a gold tooth.
It's a plain bone tooth?
Yes,
I'm not
Oh.
touching that. That's weird.
a
Do we
human
know-
tooth?
Is it a molar?
it's a canine.
A good source
Oh.
of calcium.
Does it look
Like
like,
a
big
vampire
canine? Yeah.
canine?
Can I investigate it?
Any of you that know medicine can.
I trust the person who just healed my hand.
Am I roll? Okay.
You're the doctor now, I guess.
I am the healer. Ooh, that was not as good.
You think that this is some kind of human canine. It doesn't seem long enough to be anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, guys. From what I can tell, this is a normal human canine tooth.
All right.
So,
I believe her. And I
Thank you.
believe we should just keep walking.
I'm gonna pocket it.
Uh-oh.
You keep that.
Bold, and that's on you.
I'm gonna put it in my trinkets.
Maybe it's the tooth of hand curing.
We'll never know. I'm not touching anything anymore.
Start to hear from behind you the howling of wolves,
Oh, come
Oh
on.
no!
starting to get closer.
Canine!
Oh, it was
The
a
power of
warning.
the tooth.
That's the wolf summoning canine. No.
What if I eat it?
Worth a
In for a
shot.
penny, in for a pound.
Yeah, honestly, I touch the rose, you eat a tooth. I think that's all
It's a
good.
good source of calcium, Jared. What if I eat it?
Constitution check.
I don't want to eat it,
Oh,
Jared. I don't
no.
want to eat it. I'm just mine. It tastes nasty. I'm good.
I'm gonna need that Constitution check.
Oh.
Oh, I ate it.
You're able to get it down easily.
I will now erase it from my trinket since I ate it. Good on me.
The howling continues to get closer.
That did not work, guys. We should move forward.
should
No,
move,
it's,
yeah.
That's Mosey.
I need all of you to make Constitution saves.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Despite your haste, the fog continues to move in and get thicker.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wow. Good roll.
Jeez.
Holy cow.
Good rolls.
Wow.
Rufus also now has a level of exhaustion
Oh,
and is having
come on.
difficulty breathing.
Oh, it's the rose. The rose is hitting me.
Oh.
You got asthma too.
Yeah, now.
And let's get a perception check from one of you.
Him.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you look back as your comrades start coughing and you see
You good?
the reflective look of eyes lurking in the background.
Oh, hell no.
This is not cool.
Can you warn us?
You
Say
guys,
something.
I see some eyes. Come on.
Oh god. Hold
No.
on. What's that?
I don't know. Breathe or something.
Put me in the bag.
Yeah. Put him in the bag. We got a scurry.
We got a Moses.
All right.
I'm diving in.
Carrying
First.
somebody.
And as you continue along, you start to slowly see more and more eyes following from behind.
Oh, no.
All right, pop me out of the bag. It's fight time.
Here.
What kind
Thank
of
you.
eyes?
How many eyes?
Caught my breath.
It's 10 now.
10
Pairs or
singular
10
eyes?
eyes?
10 pairs of eyes.
Aw.
Oh, I thought we were
Doubling
doing
us.
spiders. That's a lot of eyes.
Ahead of
One
you,
spider and
you're
a
also
wolf.
starting to see the outlines of buildings.
Yes, building.
Keep going.
We book it.
Let's go building.
And as you just start running for it at this point, they start to fade into the background, and
Were we taking
tall
too long?
shapes of buildings
I guess
loom
so.
out of the dense fog. The ground is now muddy underfoot
Aw.
as you approach. It's damper here, but as you start to get between the buildings, the mud is replaced by slick cobblestone. Tall shapes of recognizable village dwellings are now visible. The windows of each house stare out from pools of black. No sound cuts through the silence, except for the mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from its
Sobbing?
Someone's
Solid.
crying?
There's
I
no
want to
wolf,
be crying.
Is it, what kind of voice is it? Like, man's voice?
It seems to be a woman's voice.
Ooh.
Were
Maybe
we
she's just having a bad day.
Dude, maybe we shouldn't bother them.
Oh my god.
You seem to be approaching from the east side of town.
Can we roughly make out where the crying's coming from? Because it's like all around.
It seems to be up ahead.
Okay.
Ooh.
Maybe the locals can get us out of here. I
That's
guess.
true.
Can we see any locals? Is anybody walking about?
The streets are empty.
Oh,
Okay, so it's crying woman or nothing.
it seems to be. No more
Can we
wolves.
look in windows? Can we see if there's
That's-
anybody
Yes, sneak in.
inside?
Thick curtains are drawn.
Oh.
Shutters are closed.
Ooh.
As you turn this way or that, you can actually see curtains quickly close.
Oh, so they're cowards.
I
They're
will be
afraid of
too.
it.
This place is a nightmare.
This isn't like demons.
No.
Well, we promised to help somebody here, so we might as well start with a woman, right? Crying
Right.
lady. Nobody should cry here.
True.
You know what? I love the gut instincts, but those have really steered us wrong in every decision we made.
Yeah.
Could
As a-
I
Yeah.
use divine sense to see if there's any evil forces around?
Say, what is that?
I think that's the one that can tell if there's a fiend or undead or something, right?
Mhm.
Any location of celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Yeah.
That is not
You're going to be able to tell I'm there.
that is not behind total cover. Oh,
Oh,
Are we
so if they're
within
in a
60
building,
feet?
it wouldn't help you.
maybe we wouldn't. Okay, never mind. Oh,
Oh.
is this scream from a building? Does it sound muffled? Like it's in from a building?
Yes.
Oh.
How about this? I have Boulder Man over here. Throw one of my messages from a stone.
Oh.
Like a rock through a window?
Yeah.
All right.
Open your door or I'm going to throw rocks in your window.
Yeah.
Stop crying, or we throw rocks through your
This is a rock of peace.
window.
Are you okay? Question mark.
You up?
That face.
I mean, we could find the building that it's coming from, but not go inside.
That's
Yeah.
probably the right course of action.
As you proceed through the center of town, you come to a crossroads. Now it seems to be coming from your left.
Okay.
Instead of in front of us.
Correct.
Oh.
So it's like the house on the corner?
It seems to be like 2 houses down from the corner.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's reasonable.
So what kind of house are we looking at?
You ping it on the map.
Oh, wow.
You can hear this moan, sobbing, still floating through the streets, and it seems to encapsulate the sadness town.
I'm going to knock on the door. Just lightly. Just a little.
The crying stifles ever so slightly, but continues.
Okay, I do it again, but a little bit louder.
Can we be like, hey, we're here. What's up?
She starts crying louder now.
Rock
Okay,
to
I
the
now
door.
knock and say,
Rock
does
to
she have a
Graham.
moment to speak about our Lord and Savior, Bibliopoulos?
That's true. Religion is what she needs.
She seems to be ignoring you.
Okay,
Shove
that's
some
just rude.
pamphlets
Put
in
the
the
rock
door
through the
jam.
window now.
We haven't tried the rock yet. I feel like that's
let's
a
do
good
the
route
message
to
rock
go.
thing.
Yeah.
Clearly she doesn't want to be bothered, so we gotta force ourselves.
Let's bother her.
So,
Is the
so
door
what should-
unlocked?
forceful.
Hold on. Is the door unlocked? Can we just knock?
Oh.
Let us in!
The door does not seem to budge.
Oh.
Oh.
I was looking for the easy way in, guys.
There's a chimney on this house.
I'm not crawling in that.
Send the rock guy. He's small.
And it's going to be on fire.
Oh, yeah. Is there smoke coming out of the chimney?
Yeah.
Let's try the rock thing. Oh. All right. Well, yeah, we can't burn the goblin.
We still haven't seen anybody.
No.
A flaming goblin running through her living room.
I'd get her to stop. I mean, that's.
You
Well,
can stop crying.
you
I hope
stop
so.
crying. In
Let
disbelief.
me out!
Screaming.
Alright, what do you want this message to say, Soul?
I don't know. Stop
Important
crying.
Part of the message.
Do you need
Are you
help?
Stop
okay?
crying.
Do you need help? That's a good one.
Alright.
Semicolon. Parentheses.
Sorry for breaking your window, perhaps.
Yes. Semicolon smile,
How
You
big
attach,
is this
like,
rock? I
A
hope it's
coin
big enough.
to it. Like payment for the window.
yeah.
Throw a coin through the window.
Yeah.
All right. Is that what you're writing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's get
bad
a
idea.
make your attack roll for accuracy here.
Oh, another one.
It kind of bounces off the wall and
The coin threw off the aerodynamics, you know. It happens.
No, that's fair.
Hey.
That's fair. You're good with
It
rocks.
happens to the best of us.
You're not good with coins.
There's a pretty
And it
big
hits
banner. It's a pretty
Rufus.
small-
Oh. Alright, I'm not cool about this anymore.
I'm sorry. It's an off day. The fog, you know.
After my hand, man.
It's okay.
How much damage? Just 3?
I'm gonna roll the damage.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
crap.
Oh, alright.
Oh,
Thank goodness for another 1.
Yeah.
can we just break down the door?
Yeah,
Did it make a
honestly.
loud noise when it hit the window?
Yeah,
Let's
did
use
she
the
do
blade.
anything?
You hit
Did
the
she
wall.
react?
Oh.
You just hear a thunk. It smacks Rufus in the face.
Ow.
Is there like a back door or an open window or just something?
There's a well behind your house or something. It's true. Is there a back door?
Mhm.
Or an open window? How do we hear her crying if the windows are closed?
You can hear it
Chimney.
through
You scream crying.
Muffled.
the walls.
Maybe we should just, talk to her.
Yeah, can we yell?
We tried doing that.
Need help?
You gotta say the right
Alright, we
thing.
did.
You
You know
didn't
what?
want to speak about
Can we say we know
Aragon. Or the
that
Burgomaster.
one? That one,
Yeah,
or
say we're
Korean Indovich?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is this the lady?
He's like the master, right? So maybe everybody knows him.
I don't think we should throw around names yet until we get a general census of how people feel about said names.
That's true.
True.
We don't want to associate with like the Nazis just yet.
That's true. Just yet.
That's a good point.
You're right.
And Kolyon keeps giving like different stories about the same person. So maybe we shouldn't be
Yeah,
trusting
so we
their
don't
names.
know how that feels. Plus the
Yeah.
vampire.
What about Aragon? He's cool.
He's turned into stew.
No.
He turned
Maybe
into
that's why she's
stew.
crying.
Turned into poison stew. He's not cool.
What that was like her husband though.
Oh, and she's sad that he turned into
Yeah.
poison stew. Well, yeah. I mean,
Well, she's not
Yeah.
answering.
Do they have a
Yes or no?
mailbox with her name on it by chance?
No.
oh, that's.
No.
Hmm.
Okay, that's fair.
Do we break and enter?
I feel like I'll just make her cry more.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? It's pretty loud crying. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I could go in with
You can
invisibility.
turn invisible? Alright, here we
Yeah.
go.
How are you gonna get in?
I can make acid from the alchemy jug and burn the door off.
Alright. Yeah, like do it on the hinges, yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
Alright.
that's pretty
And
good.
then it
yeah.
just falls off naturally, and she's like, "What?"
How did that happen?
Maybe it stops her crying.
Because that happens.
Your
all
door
the time.
broke. That's so weird. Someone broke your window, not us.
Well, we're out of view at this point.
Yeah,
Alright. So you're going to melt her door off its hinges.
Mhm.
Okay.
diplomacy.
You remove the door from the doorway, and you see what seems to be every piece of furniture in this house barricaded up against the door.
Oh,
So we can't see anything. It's just furniture.
You can see into the room. It seems to be a small fireplace that's like smoldering in the left side of the room, but there's dust everywhere. Dishes broken. Things seem to be very chaotic, and the staircase that leads up.
oh, that's a ghost for sure. A ghost.
Has the crime stopped?
No,
It's gotten louder.
Isn't there
it's
something
gotten
about a
louder.
Oh,
And
I guess
it's
it's not
coming-
muffled anymore.
From the room, or is it now upstairs?
It seems
Is it
to be
now-
coming from upstairs.
I don't want to go anymore.
I'm not go. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
I
this
mean, we-
isn't even cold.
Like what
I
if
say
she's
we
not keeping the outside from
Oh,
coming
yeah.
in, she's keeping herself from going out?
Then we shouldn't bother her, should we?
Yeah. She's
Maybe
unstable.
we could just try to find somebody else and be
Mhm.
like, "Hey, yo, you hear this? Do you know who that is?" Because
I would,
they
like,
were
talk-
like,
let's-
"Oh,
let's,
that's our
like, talk
crazy
to our
lady."
neighbor.
Let's break into someone else's. house.
Yeah.
We've
Is there
seen
a
other
town
people
hall,
alive.
maybe? Is there like a town center?
That's probably where the burgomaster is. Though. Do we want
Community
to
pool,
talk to this guy?
maybe?
So you see at the very end of this street is actually what you think to be the Burgomeister's house. Seems to be the largest house in town.
Oh. I'd rather deal with him than the ghost lady.
Yeah,
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 he's hiring us. Yeah.
Mhm.
true.
Yeah. So we continue on.
Yeah, I think so. Should we
Let's
put the
stay
door
wary
back?
though. This guy can't keep his story straight.
We'll just have to ask him a lot of questions and see if we can catch him in a lie.
True. Can we just prop the door back and then head on over?
No, that's
We'll
very
just-
We should put a
You
note
know,
that says sorry with like a
lady.
sad face.
true.
you replace the door, and more curtains seem to close ahead of you as you walk down the street.
God, these people are rude.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
coldest welcome I've ever had.
Across what it seems to be a mansion, but it looks very weary and run down. The iron is rusting on the fence. The gates are actually twisted and torn. The right gate actually lies on the ground, torn off its hinges.
Oh,
There are weeds choking all of the plants in the garden, and the walls seem to have been trampled upon. Like the ground cover seems to have been trampled upon. There are heavy claw marks all over the walls, and the windows are barred with planks that are covered with these claw marks as well.
We were hired by a ghost,
We were definitely hired by a ghost.
and we're stuck here.
Yeah. So there's just nothing. Can we go in the house? Or do we just want to deal with the ghost lady?
Can we knock on the front door?
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Like, we got your letter.
We have two of them actually now.
The party that can defeat darkness is here. Knock,
Are there
knock.
any like seals on the door that could match the wax?
The seal on the door matches the second letter.
The raven
Oh.
The
one?
Raven. Oh, okay.
This is the
okay.
vampire house.
So that means Kolyon didn't write the first letter, probably.
Probably
Different
not.
seal. I wouldn't
Yeah.
know what that means.
Find out next time on Dungeons and Dysfunction who wrote the letter and what does it mean.